Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Giga Geeks podcast. I am your host, the Giga Gamer Dad, and with me tonight is my beautiful co-host, BPDC PTSD, aka my panda. How are you, panda?
It's been a day. I got a phone call from the child around 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then a grand scheme of text messages. So basically, she owes me $10 because I had to drive from work to home, which is a 40-minute commute,
Oh boy,
and back to work.
Jesus.
Uh-huh. Love it here.
Damn.
It's been a day. But how are you?
I'm doing good. I just found out that the Lego Ewok is on sale for $77. It's like $130 normally.
It's not bad. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
So I'm trying to convince Jordan to buy it for me so I can build it for Henry's room because Henry's room is Endor themed.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna build it, put it on a shelf out of the way. When he gets too big for it, I'm gonna take it back, put it in the man cave. But we won't talk about that with Jordan right now. This is episode 43. We're going to be talking about a few things. GTA has been delayed. The PS Portal is doing something Xbox has been doing for a while. Switch 2 is selling quite a bit, and so is the Xbox Ally X. But before we continue, I've been still playing, obviously, Jurassic World Evolution 3. It's only been out, what, a week? 2 weeks? And I have this. Let's.
Oh, you did the thing.
I did do the thing. Look at this up here. I have
Jesus,
3 days worth of game time. I mean, it's nowhere near. I don't know if it's going to tell me here for my. No, it's not. Because Skull and Bones has quite a bit. Huh?
Go back.
Oh, this is how long.
Oh, that's how long it. Okay, never mind.
And
I thought I seen things.
If we go here,
Jesus Christ, dude,
that number's gonna jump because I have yet to start playing it on my handheld yet. But there has been some news that the anniversary edition of Fallout is going to come out and it's going to be Play Anywhere. So that is excellent news considering I've been wanting to dive back in before the show comes out in December. I'm sure I'm going to want to play after the show comes out. So there's that.
You would never.
Oh, I would never. You're right. But I am excited. So that's supposed to come out on the 10th. So on 4 days, in 5 days, Jordan and I celebrate our 7th anniversary. We've been together 10 years. But we've been married 7. So we've been married a year longer than I've been at work at my company.
Holy cow.
So I'm working on my 7th year at work.
Gosh, that's crazy though. You've also been out of the Corps for 10 years.
I know, right? Years? Yeah, 10 years. I got out in 2015.
All of you guys, didn't
you? Yeah, I think we all got out around the same time. Yeah. My wife got it. She just sent me the thing. And she's like, how are you going to thank me?
More books.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to wash my beard later.
Good for you. I love that for you.
So, do we want to start off with the first story?
Let's bring out the bad news.
Oh yeah, we'll start with the bad. Let's just get this window going here. This is at GameIndustry.biz. So it's a site that all the game industry journalists go to. And GTA 6 delayed to 2026, November 2026 for additional polish. That just does not read. Oh, the 26th of November 2026. Okay, that makes a lot more sense to me. And this is
Words
written
are hard.
by John Hicks, published November 6th, 2025. So the news came out and broke today. So as we continue, Take-Two Interactive has delayed GTA 6 for a second time, moving next year's biggest release back 6 months to the 26th of November. The news was revealed in the company's earnings release, which said this was giving the team some additional time to finish the game with the high level of polish players expect and deserve. Rockstar has our full support, and of course, we are confident they will deliver an unrivaled blockbuster entertainment experience. In an interview with GameIndustry.biz, Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick would not commit to this being the final delay, but said he was confident in the date. That's why we said it. Hold on. Let's talk about this, because I kind of figured it was going to be delayed again, because we haven't heard anything about it since the trailer.
Yeah.
Or anything big,
But it was
anyways.
delayed too.
Mm-hmm.
They put the trailer and then it was delayed, or it was delayed and then they put out the trailer.
I think the trailer and then it was delayed, but I can't remember. Regardless, it was delayed once, and I'm surprised they delayed it again. And I love how they were like, "Oh, from to like polish it up to the high level that our players expect." I'll tell you what, I played GTA 5 and it was buggy when it came out originally, and that was on the 360. So it's a lot to be desired, I think. Let's go back so you can finish your food.
No, you're fine. I had like food like in my teeth. I was not happy.
We're trying very hard to deliver the most extraordinary interactive entertainment experience ever created. Rockstar and we are aligned on that. We are feeling really good about it, he said. I just feel like I have something stuck in my throat. As you know, occasionally across our entire company, including 2K and our mobile business, more time more time is required to polish a title to ensure that it is released in its best possible form, and of course, it will release in the same fiscal year as the prior date. This is the second official delay to the game, which was originally announced in December 2023 for the release in 2025. In May, Rockstar delayed release until 2026 of May 2026, with Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick telling IGN at the time that I think historically, when we set a specific date, generally speaking, we've been very good about reaching it. Assuming it hits the latest date, GTA 6 will arrive a full 13 years after its predecessor, which launched in September 2013. Other developers and publishers who'd previously planned to move key releases away from GTA will now have to do it again, and in the potentially more significant quarter 4 period. GameIndustry.biz has conducted an interview with Zelnick covering the delay and other news in the company's financial results, which will be published shortly. So that's it for this article, because I don't think we need to find any more, because that says it all. That absolutely says everything we need to know about what the heck's going on.
There better not be a single problem.
We say that, and I'm
We
sure
can say that.
that will happen.
But
So
I'm not really a GTA person. I think the last one I played was like on the PlayStation 2.
I played 5, but again, I am not a big GTA player either. I liked the story. I was engaged in it. I played it. But
It
as
was a
far as
good like story.
Rockstar games go, I really liked LA Noire and Red Dead Redemption. because something I think that we're lacking right now is a good Western game.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna lock my door because I hear children.
Oh yes.
Here we go. Mo better. But even Red Dead, I only liked the story. I didn't do the online thing. Like I've tried doing the online thing when
I actually played a bit of the online, and
Precious Little Weston tried to talk me into it. I was like,
surprisingly enough, I played quite a bit of the online with Wes, which is
I
weird.
just I try to dive into a multiplayer game like that specific kind of multiplayer game, if
Mm.
that's even what you call it. Online. I don't know. Anyways, I try to like dive in a little bit, kind of gain the ropes myself, and I loathed it.
See, I think a game like that would be fun if it wasn't for other players. Like, because when I played the online, I typically played it by myself and I did my own thing. But these other players would just come out of random and do stupid shit.
It's
And I
yeah,
just didn't
and
care for it.
but then you go and play Skull and Bones, and isn't that or Sea of Thieves even? It's like,
Sea of Thieves is meant like that's the dynamic. That's the reason for it.
and that's like when you say that it's like yeah, what else do you expect when you're a pirate?
Yeah,
But like, and it's
in the
like yeah, what
West,
do you expect when you're cowboy? But like,
in that setting, like I want to role play as a cowboy. I don't expect some teenagers or some kids to come out of nowhere just shooting people because they think it's fun. Like that's not what I want. In a pirate game, yes, I am expecting that because that's how Sea of Thieves is played. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's just
It's frustrating.
it is. That's why I just choose not to. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. I've at least put like 2 hours of trying into it. And it's like even when you're like fresh into the game, it's just not fun to be like dive in
Hmm.
blindly.
Our next story. Do you know anything about the PlayStation Portal?
Maybe.
Okay, that I take it as a no.
I
Um,
you can it's
I
like
will tell you
music.
what it
You can
is.
tell me what the song title and who sings it is. Half the time I know the song, don't know who sings it
The
or
PlayStation released the device a year or two back called the PlayStation Portal, and it was designed basically like the Logitech G Cloud, where
okay.
you were able to stream your console to a handheld device. The article has a picture of it, so you'll know what it looks like here in a
Okay.
second. But unlike the Logitech G Cloud, um, it only streamed your console games. That was it at the time. Whereas the Logitech G Cloud could stream your console and anything Game Pass related, or even um, some of the NVIDIA streaming stuff. Like there was other more use cases for the Logitech G Cloud than there were for the PlayStation Portal.
Right.
However, that has changed with our next article. This is at Engadget by Matt Tate, updated November 5th, 2025. You can now stream PS5 games you own over the cloud on PlayStation Portal. It's not the Switch or Vita 2, but it's much improved from launch. Slowly but surely, Sony has been transforming the initially limited PlayStation Portable into a viable handheld for PS5 gamers, albeit only those with a solid internet connection. What launched as a strictly remote play device eventually got unlocked for cloud streaming, which PS Plus players or which
Words are hard.
tongue tied with PS Plus premium members able to play select game catalog without needing to connect to a PS5. And from 6 a.m. Pacific time today, you can also stream select digital PS5 games that you own on the PS Portal. Again, you'll need to have a PS Plus premium membership to take advantage of the new features. But once you've signed up to the most expensive tier of Sony subscription service, you'll be able to stream the likes of Astrobot, Borderlands 4, Final Fantasy, what is that? 7 Rebirth,
Oh,
and Ghosts of Yotai, which are among the thousands of games supported at launch. Naturally, some of the games in your library will probably be on the PS Plus as a cloud streamable games already, but newer first party games like several of those mentioned above aren't. So, Xbox has been doing this for a while.
right.
So, and to lock this behind the premium plan is a step backwards. PlayStation's basically trying to copy Xbox's earlier initiative because originally streaming was only allowed on the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier. And they have since took that back and allowed you to stream on all tiers. So PlayStation's moving in the wrong direction, in my opinion. If they really wanted to keep it competitive, they should have added it to all their tiers with select games.
The second that you said, like, if you pay for the highest tier, like, of course.
Yeah.
It,
But it just goes to show, like, despite Xbox's bad business decisions, PlayStation's trying to keep up. And if
we're trying.
PlayStation's copying something Xbox is doing, then guess what? Xbox is already doing something right.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's great for them. Like when the PS Portal was initially announced, I was like, "Oh, cool! Like handheld PlayStation. Maybe I could get into that." But it's not. It wasn't. And I really don't like the idea of streaming my games in general. Like
Okay, but also, from my understanding, you have to have a PlayStation to connect with the portal
originally,
originally.
you don't anymore,
Okay.
as long as you own the games or it's part of the plan that you're subscribed to. Regardless, like I still feel like they are 10 steps behind what Xbox has already accomplished in the last decade. I'll let you collect your thoughts. Let me continue.
Yeah. I lost my thought, is what happened.
Yeah, I see that. You could, of course, already also play all these games on the portal over remote play from your PS5, which is what we were just talking about.
Okay.
But now that the device has been untethered from the main console, it gets a bit closer to the dedicated go anywhere PlayStation handheld everybody wants. That's provided you have a decent enough Wi-Fi connection to get a good quality stream. Alongside the new cloud streaming functionality, the portal has a new home screen that adds a search tab for quickly finding games that are available to stream. The latest update also adds 3D audio support for supported games on both remote play and cloud streams when using wired headphones or one of the Sony proprietary PlayStation Link headsets. You can also now add a passcode to lock the device, while a new network status screen is available in the quick menu. Sony now allows you to make in-game purchases while streaming over the cloud without leaving the session, and if you have a friend playing the same game while you're streaming, you can receive invites and join their game from the quick menu. Sony seems intent on PlayStation Portal plugging the gap between now and the PS6, which could reportedly arrive in the next 2 years alongside a powerful complementary handheld device that might beat out the ROG Xbox Ally X in specs department. A next generation native PlayStation handheld remains the dream, but in the meantime, the Portal is a lot more appealing than it has been a few years ago. I'm going to say this right now. The next PlayStation handheld is going to be a piece of junk. It doesn't matter if the specs are better. And the reason why is because PlayStation will lock their ecosystem to that device, and that's it.
Right.
So it could have they could knock the Ally X out of the water via specs. That's not going to be hard to do, considering the next device that comes out next year will probably be better than it. Anyways, by just the way handheld have been evolving over the last few years.
Mhm. How much does the portal cost?
Um, Let me look it up.
That's what my initial thought was when I lost it.
Hmm. Because I it's Sony, so I bet it's I bet it's probably going to be expensive.
Well, yeah. Oh my gosh.
There are two different versions. You have the white and you have the black. But right now it looks like
Weird.
the white. They're both 199. So $200 for a streaming only device in which you have to have good internet connection for. You can't install your games natively. That's not worth it for me. It's not. Considering that you can buy an $1,000 device, or not even, you can buy a $350 Steam Deck and play PlayStation games on it and install your games to it and have a much better experience.
I'm just thinking because there's literally one game that I want, but I have to have a PlayStation for.
Just wait. Final Fantasy has already been announced that it will be probably coming to Xbox soon.
For Rebirth?
Yes.
Better. I'm
Because
dying over here.
most of these companies are not going exclusive anymore because it's not feasible. It has been, there was an article, I don't know if we talked about it, but PlayStation players play more games on average than PlayStation players. Or they try out more games as well.
Can you say that again?
Xbox players
Okay,
tend
that's where
tend
I
to
got
play
confused. You said PlayStation players first.
Xbox players tend to play more games than PlayStation players on
Yeah.
average.
Okay. That that makes more. I'm pretty sure you said PlayStation players play more than PlayStation. I'm like, unless I'm just an retard, in which case, very, very possible.
Let me find that article.
But how long am I gonna have to wait
Why?
for Final Fantasy Rebirth?
I don't know.
I haven't even touched like the newest Final Fantasy game that I bought. Still. And I'm like, I have to have them all.
I don't want to. Okay, this is another one from GameIndustry.biz. Boop. I'm getting better with that button.
Look at you.
This is another one at GameIndustry.biz. So it means that they're looking at the entire industry. They're not biased, or at least they shouldn't be.
Right.
And this is from Sophie McEvoy, the staff writer on September 24th, 2025. I knew I read this, and I think we may have talked about this or we skipped over it.
You might have skipped over it, unless I forgot.
I think it was something I meant to like bring onto the show, and I forgot.
Okay, well now we're here.
Users play more titles on Xbox in an average month compared to other platforms. Ampere Games analysts suggest that Game Pass is a strong driver behind high game consumption on Xbox. Gamers play a higher number of titles on Xbox in an average month compared to PlayStation or Steam, new data has found. This is according to Ampere Games and Analytics, which found reading's hard. Which found that in August 2025, Xbox users played an average of 5.7 different titles. In comparison, users on Steam played an average of 4.5 games, while those on PlayStation played an average of 3.7 games, 38% lower than on Xbox. Ampere analysts suggest that Game Pass is a strong driver behind high game consumption on Xbox, despite there being fewer titles available compared to PlayStation Plus Premium. As of August 2025, there are more than 500 games available for subscribers on Game Pass, while there are just under 1,000 games on PS Plus. Let's talk about PS Plus for a second, because I want to see how much PS Plus is worth. I don't think this is the right one. Okay, so it is a bit cheaper than Game Pass, but not by much. Premium is $17.99 per month, which is what we were talking about earlier, where that you would need to play with the PS Portal.
Right.
Premium is $17.99 per month, $49.99 for 3 months, or $119.99 for a year. However, looking at that, I'm pretty sure they're going to try and compete with Xbox here and up their prices because they're dumb. Xbox and PlayStation are dumb with their pricing right now. Let's continue. The data firm found that Game Pass subscribers were far more active across titles compared to PS Plus, and that on average, PlayStation users play 2 fewer games each month compared to Xbox users. Looking at Steam, Ampere found that the users play 1 game fewer than Xbox players as an average month. This is a lot of repetition. Like, I don't know why. Like, to get to the good shit. It said this highlights the cost barrier for assessing and playing games, as Game Pass encourages gamers to play many more titles than they would ordinarily instead of purchasing one game. However, Ampere did also note that Xbox users spend less time in game than on any other platform. In August, which is described as a particularly unequal month, Xbox gamers played for 7.7 hours compared to 12.7 and 11.9 hours on PlayStation and Steam, respectively. The data conclude that despite Xbox gamers generally spending less time on a greater number of titles, many users are sampling games that they never would have access to under different circumstances. Earlier this week, Idea Xbox boss Chris Charla revealed that Xbox had made its largest investment in Game Pass to date, and that it remains focused on delivering the most exciting and diverse catalog in gaming. Sadly, I think this came out before the price increases. Because I don't know how many Xbox players are playing more games now, considering that they have to be they're charged more to do so.
Yeah.
Because I think it was a good price originally at like the $15.99 to keep people subscribed to Ultimate and allowed them to try these other games. But it was good knowing that people were more willing to try games that they wouldn't otherwise on Game
Yeah.
Pass. So across the board, subscription services suck.
And that's everywhere.
It's absolutely everywhere, and it sucks that that has become the norm.
Like
Hopefully,
even this last week, YouTube law dropped ESPN.
mm,
They're gonna lose a lot of people.
oh, I'm sure.
I lost count of how many of my clients over the weekend were pissed.
Do they like just subscribe so they can watch ESPN?
Yep.
I mean, ESPN.
And it's like everyone benefits from it. Obviously, like my stepdad is the only one really that uses it in the house, but
I mean, isn't ESPN owned by Disney? Because Disney owns Hulu, and when you bundle everything, you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN all in one. So,
and when
in
you
a
do that, it's more expensive to do all of that, and it's more expensive to just get ESPN than it was to get the YouTube subscription. Because you get, I mean, obviously you get more out of all the things with YouTube, but like that was, I'd say with men, most of the men that I've been interacting with lately with work, that's all that they have it for. I've heard more men have YouTube for ESPN than just have ESPN
I mean,
subscription. So it's
fair. YouTube's easily accessible, but in looking at it as somebody that doesn't watch sports, it's probably Disney saying, "Hey, we have all these people over here watching ESPN. Why can't we bring them over to our platform to try and encourage them to watch more?"
but they're not going to. It's stupid
That you
expensive.
say they're not going to, but now they're gonna have to.
Hold on. So what is the YouTube subscription price? Um, $13.99 for an individual and $22.99 for a family plan. So that's up to 5. And then what was ESPN? I stand corrected. It's the same if you just do ESPN. But then you look at bundles and it's ad free is almost $50 a month.
But you see what I'm saying? Like Disney's trying to get them to
And
convert.
then ad supported is so it's $35.99 with ads, $44.99 without. It's still stupid expensive.
I assume that the guys only pay for the months that they want because that's a lot of money to pay for a year to watch something that happens maybe once a week.
Well, and I mean that's my thing is I only hear, but like you look at like my stepdad, he's watching a sport every single day. It's a different sport every single day. Plus you got like the news talk and the highlights and stuff like that. I mean that's just how I grew up in a house of men.
I'm just thinking I would bash my head against the wall if I had to watch a sport for every day.
But that's the thing, and that's how like most of my clientele. That's why they come to sports clips.
I mean, they
Like
probably would think the same thing when I talk about or read about video games. So I get it, but like it's just
it's just
I can't
across
can't
the board though. It's like these subscription prices and what you can and can't do, and having different tiers. It's too much. It's
Mhm.
overwhelming.
Yeah. Continuing on to the handheld fad.
The handhelds.
The Nintendo Switch 2 is selling twice as fast as the original Switch, shattering expectations despite Trump tariffs. And this is from Forbes, and it was published November 4th, 2025. Let's stop for a second already, because it has proven that Trump's tariffs have nothing to do with some of these price increases. It's
Okay,
just it's
that
just an easy
words are hard.
way to blame the price increases.
It is, but
Oh,
it's
Trump has tariffs on everything. Okay, so the prices are increasing.
so the prices of houses are increasing because of tariffs too. Let's be real. I-
So yeah.
It's
So
just
I just
it's a
think
blame game on that aspect,
I
but
just think it's dumb that they shattering expectations despite Trump tariffs. Like they're just trying to point out something that doesn't matter
even
for it
pertain.
selling out. Yeah. So let's continue. Okay, so the Nintendo Switch 2 is blowing past sales of its predecessor console, selling more than 10 million units in 4 months of releases. Nintendo raises its sales expectations, even though its $450 price tag was considered high and in response to Donald Trump's tariffs by analysts. Key facts: Nintendo said in its earning report Tuesday the Switch 2 has sold 10.36 million units over the 4 months since its June 5th release, and raised its sales expectations through March 2026 to 19 million units, up from its previous expectation of 15 million. The Switch 2 is selling twice as fast as the original Nintendo Switch, which sold 4.7 million units in its first 4 months after it released in March 2020 or 2017. The Verge previously reported in June that the Switch 2 is the fastest selling game console of all time, citing Nintendo's announcement that the console had sold more than 3.5 million units in just 4 days, and suggested consumers may have rushed to buy the console to avoid possible future price hikes. Juice Van Druin, CEO of gaming consulting firm Aldora and professor at NYU Stern School of Business, told Forbes tariffs likely pulled some of the demand forward for the Switch 2, but said the strong sales reflect durable consumer confidence, not buying panic. Van Drunen suggested the Switch 2 sales indicate brand strength and strong consumer loyalty, even amid higher costs and tariffs uncertainty, adding, he does not expect Nintendo to hike the console prices in the future. More than 20 million Switch 2 games have been sold all over the console's first 4 months, Nintendo said, citing strong sales for Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, though it noted about 8 million of these units were bundled with Switch 2 consoles.
Top tier game.
Hold on. 8 million of those were bundled with Switch 2 consoles. So that leaves what? 12 million?
That's still a lot.
It is. It is. If you take into consideration that they only sold 10.2 million, which means that people are probably only buying 2 other games a piece.
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's
That's not good. Because
but it draws a specific crowd.
it does.
So it's like
But it's just one of those things. Like, people are still playing their old libraries. They're not buying more games.
so they're being forced to buy them again.
Yes. If they have a Switch 2 version, like I think Zelda does, then if they want the better version, they have to buy the game at the new price of like $80 for the Switch 2. This is what I'm talking about. They are not like, these numbers sound impressive, but if you break it down,
It's really not.
it's really not.
I mean, like,
They're throwing big numbers at you to try and wow you.
even for me, having upgraded consoles this year,
Mm-hmm.
I could have, again, gotten Battlefield, 2042?
Mm-hmm.
The Series XS version.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Hogwarts. Could have. Am I going to? Definitely not with Battlefield. There's a new one that
Yeah,
just came out.
there's
I
no point.
wouldn't waste my money on it. Plus, it tanked. It sucked.
Well, not only
But
that, on the Xbox, if there is a Series X and S version, usually you get both.
see, and I got it when I had the one. So basically, I'd be upgrading to. I feel like I should get it at a discounted price.
There is a game on Xbox I have called Stellaris, and it is like a grand strategy galactic game. And they just released their X and S version. Like, they upgraded their previous version, and I got the previous version. I had the previous version, all the DLC. They gave me all the DLC and the game upgraded for free. Like, they gave me that as a free update. Like,
See,
most companies do that if that is the case.
they
But
they
Nintendo,
do that, or like, hey, you already have this version.
give me a
I would
small
do, I
price.
would I would do I would definitely do Hogwarts for like $20.
Not even like when Skyrim came out, I think it was 15 for the upgrade. And you
That's
got
a
all
pretty solid game.
yeah, like, I mean, I plan on getting that again for my anniversary gift.
But that's besides the point.
Anyways, but still, like, the Switch isn't doing it that way. I don't believe. I don't think you can upgrade your games. Let you know what? I'm gonna do some research real quick. Let's see.
We got to look at this now because we have brain issues.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to give my viewers bad information.
Well, yeah, that too. But because I don't know. I feel like it's just such a turn off as a gamer. Like, I've already bought it once on an old device. So I had to pay, X amount of money to upgrade my device, and now I got to pay X amount of money to upgrade the game that I want to play at a better
Okay.
anything and
So
everything.
I am seeing that there are games with Switch 2 upgrades.
Right?
Okay, let's move this over. Okay.
Oh my gosh, my legs.
Why did I do that? I did. I'm stupid. Okay, let's. Whoop. Switch 2 games upgrades are confusing, but I'm here to help. By Craig Donaldson, published June 4th, 2025. This is at Pocketlint. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. After years of anticipation, the Nintendo Switch 2 is set to launch this week. Blah, blah, blah. Pre orders, blah, blah, blah. If you're excited to play your favorite Nintendo Switch game on the Switch 2 soon, it's important to note that not every Switch 1 game will receive enhancements for the Switch 2 at launch. Currently, only 14 games are confirmed to receive Switch 2 enhancements on June 5th, and unfortunately, not all of those upgrades are free. What are Switch 2 editions? Plus up your game library. When Nintendo unveiled the Switch 2 in April and announced that it would be releasing Switch 2 versions of these games. These are popular Switch 1 titles that will receive enhancements for the Switch 2 in terms of visual fidelity and frame rates, but they come at a cost to upgrade. However, there are several Nintendo Switch games that will receive free upgrades for the Switch 2 through an update, so it won't cost you anything for those Switch 2 enhancement if you already own the game. And like this, the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have Nintendo Switch 2 editions. Like, why? Why? It's. I hate that they it's pretty much remastering a game that has been out less than a few years, and we've definitely voiced our opinions on that.
Oh, yes.
Um,
But what really goes behind the updates? Is
well,
it actual like mechanic or is it just aesthetics?
visual updates usually for these.
See, that's just
While
silly to me.
here's the free ones. While there are only a handful of Switch 2 games coming, luckily there are a ton of free updates, blah blah blah. Here's a list of games receiving free Nintendo Switch 2 updates as of June 5th, 2025. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Super Mario 3D plus Bowser's Fury, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. Never heard of that, so it can't be that good. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, ARMS, Super Mario Odyssey, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Game Builder Garage, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Kirby Dream Buffet, Kirby Star Allies, Super Mario 3D All Stars, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So, I mean, cool. Those got free upgrades. I'm surprised considering that Zelda and Mario are pretty much Nintendo
Moneymakers.
moneymakers.
And Pokemon. Like
I
for the
mean,
Switch.
yes.
But like I
I'm surprised so
feel like
Nintendo themselves
though
aren't charging for it.
my question is how popular are those games? Like obviously the other ones that aren't Zelda, aren't Mario Kart, and aren't Pokemon, Kirby. I forget like
I mean, the Pokemon games are notorious for not being optimized for the last gen, anyways. So
so I mean
it's nice that
I'll
we
give
got
them
free
that
upgrade.
for within those three. But the other ones I'm like,
But for the Zelda games, I would argue that they're not the popular ones right now. It's Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild,
yeah.
which is why
Which
they're
is why they're like,
making.
oh well you can have these one for free. Because it
Well,
died out.
are
We're on
any
to the
third
next
party
one.
games? I got the next part of this.
Ooh, go, go, go.
Are any third-party games getting switched to upgrades? Several updates are coming for popular games. Several developers have announced that they will be adding support for Switch 2 features and upgrades to take advantage of the console's increased hardware capability. Some advanced titles include No Man's Sky, which will have a free update that will add improved graphics and new city building mechanics. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, which will have a $10 update and will add mouse controls and better graphics. Civilization 6 or no, Civilization 7, which will add mouse control support, and Tamagotchi Plaza, which will be adding mouse control support. I don't like that it didn't say which ones were paid, but we do know that they are paid. And if they're doing that for a lot of games, I would assume that they're doing it for their in-house games specifically.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Like it sucks we live in a world that we have to pay for an upgrade when we already bought the base version and some of us bought the premium versions of games.
Yeah. Just to
Frustrating.
do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely like on a financial side, I obviously don't want everything to be free
No.
because that's just silly. Like
Yeah,
nothing in this
bad
world is
business.
free. But for a discounted price, depending on the price and depending on the game, okay. But
Yeah,
don't make me pay for the whole dang thing. That's my
not
only.
again.
Yeah, it's like
Just
because
leaves
it's
a
a
bad taste
turnoff.
in your mouth,
It
especially with
does.
Nintendo already being anti-consumer.
It, very much so.
So, despite all of this, I could not find a lot of articles for this because the game industry for media is very biased against Xbox. But of course, Pure Xbox has our last article. The ROG Xbox Ally X continues to prove popular as stock issues persist
Hmm.
in some countries. It seems there's a lot of demand for it. And this is by Fraser Gilbert on Tuesday, 11 a.m. This last Tuesday. So this is current.
Tuesday.
Sorry, I had to get some water.
Mm.
The ROG Xbox Ally and the Ally X handhelds have been out for just over 2 weeks, and it's the more powerful of the two. The X version that continues to prove most popular, with stock issues persisting in some countries. This has led to some people finding alternative ways to find their hands to get one, such as buying from another country or even settling for overinflated prices from scalpers. Fans over on the Xbox Ally Reddit are encouraging buyers not to let the scalpers win, with many urging patience while the busy period continues. Well, we're not going to read the Reddit stuff because we already know.
We be knowing.
Of course, the demand is different depending on where you're located, with the UK in particular appearing to have struggled for stock of the Ally X as things stand. Some retailers are taking orders, but with a late shipping date, such as December. But it's certainly more preferable option than buying through a third party on somewhere like eBay. As mentioned, some folks are ordering through Amazon France to get one, but that
Jeez.
doesn't come with a charger.
Oh, and you'd need to get a specific charger anyways.
Actually, the thing is, over in the EU, they don't ship chargers in the boxes. Like, you don't get a charger with it.
Right.
Like, that's just a law or something that's over there. Like, you have to like be able to buy your own charger or something. I don't know. We're not in the EU. Let me look it up. All right. Okay, so this is at the European Commission. I'm just gonna read it out. EU common charger rules. Power all your devices with a single charger. Um, Are you tired of rummaging through your drawer to find the right charger for your phone? The EU got you covered because EU has standardized charging ports for mobile phones and other portable devices. All new devices sold in the EU must now support USB-C charging. This will reduce the number of chargers you need to buy, help minimize electronic waste, and simplify your everyday life. Here are some benefits of the common charger: increasing consumer convenience, reducing e waste, saving money, and harmonizing fast charging technology. The EU's Common Charger Directive was approved by the Council of the EU in October 2022. Manufacturers were given
Oh,
a
so we've been out
transition
for a
period to
minute.
adjust their designs to ensure compliance from 28 December 2024. The rules apply to mobile phones, tablets, digital cameras, headphones, headsets, video game consoles, portable speakers, e-readers, keyboards, mice, portable navigation systems, and earbuds sold in the EU. From April 28th, 2026, they will also apply to laptops. So basically, the EU was like, one charger needs to be able to charge all of this shit. So there's no point you having to sell other chargers or
Gosh, the
ship
amount of
a
chargers
charger.
that I used to have in middle school is crazy. Like thinking back because of how different everything was.
Mm-hmm. Well, I personally like having like a dedicated charger for my device. I really do. I keep it
I
with
do
the
too.
device. I have a case that has a little backpack for it. Like, I like having my dedicated charger for that device.
I even have a dedicated like outlet that things go to. Because that's the thing. Like I won't lose it because if it's not there, then
Mhm.
someone took it.
Yeah, exactly. Like even my Steam Deck had, I kept the charger in the pouch next to it. Like it was always with it.
When I have like a handful of the stuff is what the is it the C or is it the lightning? The
Well, everything's going C. Everything's
this
going C.
one
Even the
the
US
C.
is going C. My iPhone's a C.
So I even panicked when Greg got me my controller because it wasn't the micro USB plug-in anymore.
Yeah, it's a C.
It was the C, and I saw it and I panicked. I was like, I don't have a charger for this. I have Apple products. I have plenty of cords to plug in my controller. So it's just, I can see where they're coming from. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
thought we
Like
were doing that too
absolutely.
for a while.
I don't know if you get
Nose.
um I don't know if iPhone still send you a charger. I think they only send you a cable now.
Yeah.
But I don't even use like an actual charger for my phone. I have like the wireless charger upstairs. I mean, I plug it into my car, but that's about it. That's the only two I really use anymore. So,
Yeah. I mean, I have one charger down here and it goes back and forth with charging my watch and charging like the Mac, my controller,
mhm.
because it's the C charger. And then my phone charger stays next to the bed.
I can see why like a lot of people I've seen it online. Like a lot of people in the EU are mad that it doesn't come with a charger. But this has been
I'm
a
in one
directive
doesn't come
since
under.
2024. So, and they knew about it since 2022. So, if people aren't paying attention to what's happening, then fortunately that might be on them.
Like I knew about it, but I forgot about it.
The least they could have done is send a cable.
At least. Because I like having multiple cables because like
Hmm.
I have one charger box, but then I have a C charger for my iPad, and then I keep because I still have the old
Hmm.
iPhone, the Lightning, I think is what it is, and I carry one of those.
Hmm.
But that's all I need. But I know if I were to get the new iPhone, I'd have the C charger on it. So then I'd have to
Yeah.
go down to one cord.
I like having one cord around for most everything. Like, It's
It's like
convenient.
my mom with glasses. There's like a pair of glasses for every room that she's in, just in case.
That seems a little much.
Oh, dude, she just goes and gets like the cheapy glasses, and then she's like, they're just scattered everywhere because she'll be sitting in the office and she's like, I don't have glasses. Oh, I'm in my bedroom again. Like, she just because she doesn't need them all the time.
Maybe she should opt for. Maybe she just get the glasses with the string on them.
Oh, she
Just
has
wear them
those
around
too.
her neck.
She has those too, but sometimes she takes them off.
Oh.
Dude, my mom is crazy. Shout out to my mom, but she crazy when it
That
comes
makes
to
two
her
of us.
glasses. But like, but like that's I get it from her, but that's how I am with my cords. Like I have to have something with me.
Hmm.
I'm like that girl. Like, oh, you need a charger? Oh, you need a candy? It's the mom in me. We'll just say that.
But I think that concludes all of our news stories that I had for today. A lot of like just news based on what's happening within the world of handhelds and GTA 6 being delayed because obviously
Again.
I I really don't have good high hopes for it coming out again on time. I really think it might be pushed, especially since they've already pushed it to what, November of 2026. The next consoles are slated to release in 2027.
So
Who's to
then they're gonna
say
have to update it again.
who's to say that they're not going to delay it to go with the next console? Just saying.
Or we can pay a discounted price to upgrade it.
Don't give them ideas. Jesus.
I don't want to play it, but if you're gonna make me upgrade it, then I'll give you $10.
Rockstar, don't listen to my podcast. My co-host is being
But I'm just
ridiculous.
saying, like, just put it out there. Imagine how long GTA Online is going to take. Beyond me.
I don't even know. Is it supposed to be the same GTA Online? Like, is it just going to be carrying over? I don't know. Who knows? This could
I
be
don't.
ridiculous.
I don't want to hear. Nope, new. Oh,
Well, interesting. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's not coming out on PC first thing. It's only going to come out for the Xbox and the PlayStation.
well,
It's only a console exclusive right now.
but again, there's gonna be upgrades, and
I,
so
I mean, I think it's dumb that they don't want to include PC, considering that PC is their biggest selling space right now.
so then let's hope that they're pushing out the date for the sake of
The
new
next
consoles coming
console.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I really
Let's
think they'd be
hope.
smart. They should have been smarter and like said, yeah, it's not coming out next year. But I think they keep trying to like string everybody along. Like, oh, it's just another month or two after our initial date. Like, it's not that far, guys. And then when it finally gets closer, they're gonna be like, oh, it's just a few months after now.
These
Telling
kids
you.
are just getting edged for GTA.
I'm telling you. That's why I'm glad it's not something I'm looking forward to. Like I'll get it because it's gonna be a big game, and I know I'm gonna need it in my collection somewhere. But as far as like
Yeah.
playing it, it's not gonna be a high priority for me.
No.
Um, I did have to re-upload. I had a SimCity episode premiere today at like noon,
Mm-hmm.
and like a few minutes in, somebody messaged me. I was like, "Where's the audio?" And I was like, "Huh?"
No.
So I went in to look at it, and you could visibly see me talking up in the corner, but only the game music was there. I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, what? So I had to go through, and I spent the better part of my kids' quiet time re-editing and remaking that video. Like I used old footage. Like I didn't
Right.
redo it
But
all completely, but it's just one of those things where I was like, It's not how I wanted to spend the quiet time.
Minor inconvenience.
I mean, I was able to film another episode, and I figured out what the problem is. The editing software I use to make those videos like are cloud based, so
Ooh.
I had to upload straight from the cloud instead of downloading it to my computer first and then uploading it that way. And
Wow.
so I think something got lost in translation. So this time around, after I finished editing it, I downloaded it to the computer, checked it on Windows Media Player to see if it worked, and re-uploaded it. And my second one. It's just
It's been a
I
day.
waste I wasted so much time. I mean, granted,
Oh,
I did continue some more of my Slave 1 while I was waiting for shit to process.
hey,
But that thing's been sitting on my desk for like
a
a
solid
month and a
couple
half
months.
now. I need to just finish it. I
Thanks
just
for the
need to
sub
finish it.
mid.
Oh boy. It's been a week.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, got 2 holidays to look forward to, ladies and gents. The first one and the most important one, next to the second most important one, don't tell my wife, is the Marine Corps birthday.
Oh
November
jeez.
10th, 1775, the day my Marine Corps came alive. Got to celebrate
Oh
the
my
birthday
god.
on November 10th, baby. And then November 11th is a double whammy for me and my wife. Veterans Day, obviously. Moi.
And your wedding anniversary.
And our wedding anniversary. This will be 7 years for us. And I love it because wherever we go, I'll probably be able to eat for free.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that great?
Half off meals, baby.
Baby, get whatever you want. You want the lobster? Go for it. Like, it's on
Free
us.
on me.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I mean, we probably won't. We have plans to go into like Boston's North End and eat at a really expensive Italian restaurant. So, I highly doubt veteran discount would be there. It'd be nice.
Can you at least give me like 20% off?
Well, I also got to work that night too. So,
Oh, that's a
mm,
bummer.
I can't, I don't want to like call out anymore because you're only granted like 12 call outs in a year.
It's
Three and
November.
three and 3 and 30 days. I think it's 9 and 90, and then 12 in a year. And I already marked off twice last month, so
But it's November.
it's a rolling calendar.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I already got my hand slapped for last year. I was like, oh, I got to be more careful.
Mm-hmm.
Some days you just need that mental health day. Being an adult is hard, and some days you just have a video game that comes out and
Oh,
you
November.
really just want to stay home.
A time for Christmas. No.
No, we got 3 holidays before that. 3.
Trace. I know, and Greg even has the 10th off. Woo.
I don't, but Jordan's gonna get me a cake. She gets me a cake every year,
Oh,
and it's the 250th Marine Corps birthday, so it's special. It's a big one.
that's a big one.
It's a big one.
250.
Probably gonna have to drink for it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. How else are you gonna
I'm
celebrate?
trying to think of what Greg always says, like, oh, don't forget to put your something out for this specific drink.
For Chesty Polar.
Yeah.
Old Chesty.
I'm trying to remember what the drink is.
I can't remember. I don't think it's whiskey.
I'm pretty sure it is, because that's like all Greg drinks.
I mean, I'm
Maybe
sure you could
twice a
donate
year now.
whatever alcohol you have to Jesse Polar. I don't think he's going to be upset being a Marine.
Alcohol's alcohol.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is game 4 over for us. This is the end of our episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to be on the show, please hit me up. We would love to have guests on. You can find me on Discord, YouTube, Twitter, or anywhere else you can find me. I'm definitely on Xbox, the same gamer tag everywhere. Panda, where can they find you?
Every week. Instagram, Twitter, Xbox, Discord. Same name across the
I
board.
understand it's every week, but you should have it ready to go.
I need to just put it on a sticky note and
I was gonna say I'm gonna give you a sticky note. You're gonna put it right on your on your computer, and you're just gonna like read it word for word for me. I did that for my Steam Deck review video. I wrote a script for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it was extremely hard for me to go off the cuff trying to talk about it. Because I'd finally get to a point and then be like, I'd think about like another topic, and then I'd just be there like, and then like that's not good entertainment.
No.
And I don't want to have to edit those out. So I'm probably going to write a script for my Ally X when I finally decide to review it as well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the D brand case because I want to get some B-roll footage, and I want to like stand it up, make it look nice.
I'll make it pretty.
I just ordered a screen protector for it. I don't normally get screen protectors for it, but this screen it attracts the dust.
Ugh. Caca.
That's what I said. Love that stupid little device though. I love my handhelds. I really do. I've played my Ally X more at home than I have ever played my Steam Deck.
Makes sense.
And it's because I think I've literally just been playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 on it.
I know.
Because I know you. I know you know. I know. It's because you can like design your own buildings and stuff, and that's what I do when we're sitting around watching TV. Because we just finished the Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix after we finished the Ed Gein one. Jordan's been playing Stardew Valley on my old Switch, on my Switch Lite, and I've been playing Jurassic World Evolution on my Ally X. It's been great. This is
a good time.
This is like a preferred night for me, watching TV and playing video games and not really interacting with each other.
That's quality time.
It is to me it is quality time. As the introvert that I am, that to me is quality time.
Then there was me last night snoozing off to you guys playing Battlefield.
I know. You were falling asleep.
I was a sleepy girl.
This to me is the most social interaction that I'll have all week.
Well, thanks. You feel special.
Other than work. Work is mandatory social interaction.
Exactly.
This is fun social interaction. This is why I keep the podcast to once a week.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, go play video games. Have a good time. We are grateful you stopped by. Please check out some of the other work. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a good night.